Hey, what's up, Josh? You were real adamant, that last game about the physicality from the team and how teams were kind of throwing that punch and you guys weren't responding the way you wanted to see. Just what did you think about the way y'all did tonight after falling behind and then holding them to 26 in the second half?
Yeah, very proud. The thing about us, even when we give up, when we get down and we dig ourselves a hole, we always, for the most part, fight back and get back into the game. Um, and then we let the game slip away. Or we got a big lead and then we give it up, and then during those adverse situations, we don't execute and we give the game away. Today was a big game for us in terms of growing up and maturing because we fought back. Then when we fought back, we were able to get stops first and foremost. Then we were able to run, we were able to execute, we were able to get to our spots, and it was a great one. We got to give Kyra Lewis a lot of credit. Someone who's been in and out the rotation, coming in, playing 22 minutes, giving us a spark. He's putting the work in. He's in the gym 7 o'clock every morning. So it was a big game for us in terms of maturing and growing up.
Yeah, and Willie mentioned, those words from you the last game was important because they're asking you to take on more of a leadership role, being more vocal on the court, in the locker room, those kind of things. Just what's that been like for you, just adjusting to that, being that guy when you were kind of, the young guy for most of your career, and now you're like the sage guy who's got to give these young guys advice.
Yeah, I think I'm like the thirdest, which is kind of weird. So it's definitely a little bit different, but it's something I'm comfortable with. Then for me is I go out there and try to play hard in every possession. And when I do that, I can demand that from those guys, and I can talk to those guys, and what I'm saying actually holds weight because it's easy to talk, talk and tell guys what they're supposed to do, or try to coach guys. But if you're not going out there doing it yourself, those words don't mean anything. So first thing I had to do was look there and see what I could do differently. And today was definitely one of those games I tried to make sure I was locked in on every possession, and offensively, defensively, on ball, off ball, and I felt like I was able to do that. When I do that, I'm able to obviously hold myself accountable, also hold other guys accountable, and hold them to that standard that I want them to play at. So it's something I'm comfortable with. It's something that, as a leader, you got to make sure you judge yourself and hold yourself accountable first and foremost, and then it trickles down.
I think there were 13 total in the game tonight. It seemed like they were really, yeah. Uh, it seemed like they were really letting some things go. How did the physical nature of the game play in your guys' favor, especially when you guys were making that comeback?
Yeah, it's kind of funny to hear that because usually it's the opposite side. So it definitely was good because we were able to be a little bit more aggressive at the point of attack, be a little more aggressive on ball. We were able to really be in and protect the pace, especially in that second half with PG and his drives, and being in on the weak side and not letting the roller get behind us and play make. So that physicality definitely helped us, and I don't think it would be like that again, for a little while. But like I said, I'm happy and I'm proud for our guys.
I think JV has already made as many threes this season as he did all of last season. Just what do you think about the way Big Fella's been shooting the ball and just letting it rip from three this season?
Yeah, he's been doing a great job on it. Obviously, he works on it, and we have the confidence in him to do that. And I'll tell him all the time when I get the rebound and I push it, or you get the rebound, you quick outlet it to me. I'm going to the rim, and if I don't have a layup at the rim, I have the corner as long as our guys run, and a lot of times they're big, try to usually contest me at the rim. So I told them, like, yo, just trail in, and whenever you're there, I'm throwing it to you. And if you shoot 10 threes, you're gonna shoot 10 threes. So we have the confidence in him to do that, and I think he's statistically the best 3-point shooter in the league, I think, right now. So we definitely going to keep giving it to him there, and we got all the confidence in the world for him to knock those down.
Hey, Josh, you talked about this team's willingness to fight back all the time. What has Willie sort of instilled in y'all to make you all that way, to give y'all as much fight as y'all?
Just to compete. I think that's the biggest thing we talked about it the other day or yesterday. The difference between working hard, working and competing. Obviously, two different things. Working hard, you're out there, you're playing, you're doing those kind of things, but competing at the level of the other team, if not higher. And we talked about it. If you're running up and down, by yourself, you're going to do it hard. But if you put two people against you, you're going to compete and you're going to run it even faster. So that's the biggest thing he's getting us to do is make sure we're competing session. And we're not perfect. We're growing. But today was a big step in the right direction in terms of competing for us.
As a defensive guy, I was just wondering what you thought of the Herb Jones block of Paul George's three. It just seemed like something you don't see very often.
I saw the replay. I was actually in the back getting my foot looked at. So I saw that at halftime. And, I mean, he's someone who's defensively, he's great because he works hard. He's smart. He has the length and the physicality. I think that's the biggest thing. So, he was great for us in terms of on the ball on PG, who's having an MVP caliber season, but also off the ball. Even when I was guarding him, kind of shrinking those driving lanes, getting his hands, in the cookie jar with PG driving. So he's someone who's been great for us, and something that doesn't show up all the time in the box score. People look at points and rebounds and all that, but he's someone who's been huge for us on the defense side of the ball. All right, thanks, Jay. Perfect, thank you.